Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so it's been a long time coming. This is everybody, if you're watching this, this is one of my previous clients. Her name is Rebecca. How you doing, Becca?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, we've been at this sales thing for a long time. So I just really wanted to, kind of, touch bases with you on, just your past experiences, working with me as a professional, right? Because a lot of individuals that, come across, my camp, they always look back to kind of the origins, right? And I always talk about you as one of the first people that I really took on, or me and you had like sort of a partnership with your previous business, and kind of want to touch base and just get a little bit of feedback on what you used to do, and where were you at when we kind of first met.
I was actually unemployed when I started working with Christoph, and I was just looking for something different. I kind of had small gigs here and there, but nothing really solid. And I got on an informational call about the business, and I was skeptical at first, like, everyone usually is with, the business type that we were in, but I just kind of believed in myself and I believed in it. And I believed in the person that introduced me to it. So I was excited. And then myself and Christoph were introduced shortly after that. And it was just like, it was just like we clicked right away. So it was really nice to kind of click with someone so quickly and also receive mentorship on a daily basis and on a personal basis over the phone, over Zoom, whatever the case may be, in person sometimes, just to kind of learn all that was needed to learn about the business. So yeah, I wasn't doing anything and then joined the business, and it was wonderful. I had a great time.
Right, right. No, definitely. Made a lot of money. I mean, memories. uh,
Well, both.
both, right. And like I said, prior to the business, you said you were unemployed. You really didn't know too much. Did you have prior sales experience?
Yeah, so I've been in sales pretty much since I started working. I started working when I was 15 and it was at Foot Locker. So I was in sales, and then
Hmm.
I did some like receptionist work and, things like that while I was still in high school, but nothing ever really solid and that, kind of made me know for sure that sales in general was going to be my career moving forward.
Right, right. Okay, okay. So you didn't know that you were going to end up creating your own business and being a sales professional.
No, I didn't know.
All right, and let me ask you this: so, like, with your experience with me, do you feel like, from the time you started working with me to the time that you left, and you and a veteran for doing your own thing, do you feel like you gained any sales skills, or do you feel like you improved as a person?
Oh, 100%. I mean, iron sharpens iron, right? So I feel like being around your mentorship, being around our other mentors' mentorship, it was just like, how could I not get better unless I really wasn't trying to? You know what I mean? So even my confidence with speaking to crowds, whether it be on Zoom or whether it be in person, hosting in-person informationals, inviting people out to see what I was doing. Like all of that stuff would never have happened if you didn't like instill that you are that, like go and do this because people, trust in you, they're going to listen to you and just do it. And so, yeah, I learned a lot. I learned how to close sales. I learned how to close deals in 15 minutes. I learned how to gain people's trust. I learned business infrastructure. I learned a lot.
How to be a business owner, right?
How to be a business owner. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. You kind of had a business already, right? When we got together, right? So, what were the as far as the revenue numbers and the size of your business prior to us getting together?
Um, Maybe like two people.
So what
Yeah.
how much how many so you closed two clients.
Yeah, I closed two clients and I I really wasn't generating any revenue from that, but I was trading in the market. So, from that I was kind of
So
making
you close to clients around an average of, let's say, what, 235 per close. So
yeah, yeah,
made probably like around over, $500. Your business was generating around $500.
right.
Right? So your business was generating $500 at the time. And what were your expectations working together? And how was that experience? Like, did you go into like the experience with me with an expectation of anything? Like, did you expect anything?
Honestly, not really, because I'm always going to make the most of my situation no matter what. So when I go into things with expectations and maybe they don't happen or they don't happen the way I would like, it kind of lets me down. So I just thought, you know what, this is something new. Let me go in with an open mind and see what I can take from it. And that's what I did.
Awesome. And also, Becca, so you said you generated $500 worth of revenue towards the end of your business. At the peak of your business, what would you say the revenue that you were generating monthly at the peak? Um,
Mhm. So I think the most amount of people I had in my business was like around 300, the actual numbers, but I think it was the business I was generating, the revenue I was generating for the business was around 40 some thousand
for-
after I started working with you.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you generate around $40,000 um a month
Mhm.
at your peak of your business.
Yeah.
And that's pretty good, right? Like that's you generated a lot of money. Okay, so
Yeah, for sure.
definitely pat on your back for that, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But
Okay.
I genuinely couldn't have done it without your mentorship and your guidance because it was just it was just like through like paths like that or careers like that, you have to be guided. You have to have some kind of mentorship because mentors are there for a reason, and when you don't have it, you're kind of lost. You don't really know what to do, but you were kind of like the person that kept like redirecting my path to the straight and narrow, and it helped me stay focused, it helped me grow my business, it helped my team, and all those things.
Right. And you felt like during that period of us working together that you had like, how did you feel like your sales team was performing? Do you feel like your sales team were performing at optimal peak? Um,
Yeah, I think for the most part they were. There's always going to be those people that don't really take it all that serious as much as you take it serious, but I think anyone from my team that you ever spoke to directly or you ever had a direct relationship with, they did really well too because they saw the vision and they saw how hard I was working and they saw how hard you were working for us and how much you were showing up for us. So I definitely think so, yeah.
awesome, awesome. Um, and the goal was for you to spend less time in sales. Do you feel like you were able to kind of spend less time on the sales aspect in your business and kind of work on being a business owner and like doing the things that you need to make your business run, like when you work with me?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I kind of fell short when it came to duplicating myself into my other leaders so that they could do more of the sales and I could do more of the business side. But I kind of balanced both pretty well. Um, but to answer your question, yes, I do feel like I was doing less sales and more of business.
Right, right. Okay. So yeah, definitely. And so how if you had to like run your own team right now, like how comfortable you feel like you are right now running your own team?
Pretty comfortable. I probably would just need some refreshers, check my old notes and things like that on leadership, but generally I am pretty good at, influencing and getting people to listen. So I think I'd be okay.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I feel like once you like learn how to like be somebody of influence or like not just influence, like when you learn just how to sell, right? Like when
Yeah.
you learn sales, it's so much easier for you to go ahead and now pick that trait back up because it's kind of like riding a bicycle. Once
Yeah.
you build, right? It's a science to it. And you can go ahead and now translate that, even if you want to translate it into, the business that you're doing right now, because you're still in sales, correct?
Right.
Right. So since you're still in sales, right? Like you know, you might not necessarily be leading the team, but you still have the ability to because the training was there, right or wrong.
Right. Yep, you're right.
Okay, awesome. And then what would you say right now for anyone who is skeptical of, you know, possibly, you know, taking a step back of their business? Because, you know, when you're getting into business with people, you know, you got to go ahead and allow them to, you know, run your sales team, probably change the sales processes. And it's a lot for a business owner who never really had it, you know, the opportunity to work with somebody who's willing to change their sales dynamic. So somebody that's kind of nervous and skeptical about getting into business with somebody like me who will be able to train their team and, you know, change the aspects in this and the sales process, right? Somebody that's nervous about that, what advice would you what would you say to them?
Well, I'm always going to say do your research first and foremost, no matter what, because a lot of people claim to be this, they can make your business grow in 10 days and 15 days and 30 days, whatever the case may be. But if you really do your research and look at these testimonials and really actually have a conversation with you, you know, I think they would feel comfortable. Another piece of advice that I have for business owners is that you can't do it alone. You have to bring people into your team, because I couldn't do it alone, which is why I had so many mentors and so many people around me that were more successful than I was, that had the results that I wanted, so that I could look to them and just continue to grow and continue to build. So you can't do everything by yourself. I think it's really important to have a team around you and people that know more than you. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to be the smartest person in the room. But I think it's really important to be open and willing to change.
Right. Awesome, awesome. That's I think that's pretty much it. You know, I just want to say thank you, right? You know, we definitely made, you know, like I said earlier, a lot of money together.
Good.
You know, we ran a pretty well successful business that, you know, generated quite some profit. So I just want to say, you know, thank you for, you know, just allowing me to be that person in your life to, you know, just give you some tips and tricks, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
day, you know, it was already in you at the end of the day, right? You know, you're literally, you know, one of the most, you know, skilled people that, you know, just naturally talented and gifted, right? You know, you like this Kill O'Neal or LeBron James, right? Like
Thank you.
people who just were born with the talent and
Thank you,
end
man.
up working hard and actually getting good at their skills. So
Thank you. I
you,
appreciate that.
you being, you know, such a great, you know, leader and running your business the way you did, I just want to say thank you for your time and you know, I know you're gonna kill it in whatever else you do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And again, thank you for all the experiences, all the memories, and all the money.
Awesome, awesome. All right, no problem. No problem. Talk to you later, Becca. I
All
appreciate you.
right. Bye.